let's talk about the location. You had spoken about the location earlier. Masalawala Park Slope mein tha. Adda was in this deserted place as well.
Adda is now moving to Manhattan, actually. Adda is moving to Manhattan, yeah.
So how important is the location? Agar mujhe restaurant kholna hai, how much importance should I give to the location?
The location will depend on how much money you have in your bank. It's as simple as that. If you want to be in the best location, you have to be ready to pay that money for it. And I always say कि सबसे पहले आपको any business that you do, कुछ भी कर लीजिए आप, रेस्टोरेंट से लेके जो भी करना है आपको करिए. आप सबसे पहले इसके एक पिक्चर रखिए कि how much can it make and work backwards. I always say to people that work backwards. Don't say that I can do this much or that. You give a number. This is what I'm thinking it can make or it can generate a revenue of. Now go backwards. How much rent can you afford to pay for that? How much labor can you afford? How much this you can do? How much that? Then you start working backwards. Most of the people, what happens is when they're opening up a restaurant, they'll go berserk on it. सबसे महंगे equipments लेंगे, सबसे महंगे glasses लेंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे. I always say that everything has to work with each other. And that's why I always say that first you have to ask yourself and you have to be very honest and very conservative as to how much revenue it can generate for you.
But it's a paradox, Nick, because the better location might get you more revenue.
It can be paradox. It can be what you want to do. You understand? So let me give you an example. Let's say I'm selling you a mango lassi. How much price are you willing to pay for a glass of mango lassi?
इधर तो काफी चार्ज करते हैं.
नहीं, फिर भी ऐसे अंदाज से like $4, $5, right?
$5.
So अब मैं आपको $5 की लस्सी I can give you from a $10,000 location, or from a $20,000 location, or from a $50,000 location. If it's in a $50,000 location, will you pay me 5 times, which is $25 for a mango lassi?
मैं तो 5 ही दूंगा.
See, this is what I'm explaining. That like you have to judge that what will you be able to sell it for? And then you decide on everything. You can take a $50,000 location. There's nothing wrong in it. I'm not saying it's a wrong or a right thing. I'm just saying that can you convince your consumer that the product that you will sell to them will validate that price? Like जब हमने धमाका खोला था, हमारे पास like we have always done everything on a very shoestring, like a startup kind of a thing. Shoestring budget, कोई बजट ही नहीं रहता कुछ नहीं. तो जो ग्लासेस थे वो IKEA से
आते हैं.
हाँ, तो किसी ने मेरे को पूछा आपके पास तो IKEA के ग्लास है. मैंने बोला हाँ. तो बोले why? So I said, let me ask you one thing. Like, if I serve you this in an IKEA glass, or if I serve you in the $25 glass, is the taste of water changing? There's नहीं. तो मैंने बोला देखो, but we invest that money not in our glasses but in ingredients that we buy. That is where we are using our energy and resources. You have to, and that's what I said. I said, इसमें कोई शर्माने वाली बात नहीं. मैं तो घर पे IKEA के ग्लास यूज करता हूँ. क्या गलत है उसमें? There's nothing wrong in it. I don't think so there's anything wrong in it. Obviously, and as we progressed, we kept on changing, involving ourselves. But that time I remember we were on a shoestring budget. That's why.